Interviewing Jared and Kat Hartman. Jared is one of the founding members of the band Flyleaf, and Kat is the director of worship ministries at Bethel Church West Campus in Temple, Texas.
I got into leadership at a young age. I got involved in worship ministry when I was 11 after I got a guitar for Christmas. I went to a small church and I probably got involved way too soon. Like, it probably sounded terrible. But I was involved in worship for a long time, and I started leading worship when I was 15. And so I've been leading worship for 13 years now, and I was just always trying to serve in the church however I could. And because of that, I was asked to be the worship leader at a campus that our church in Temple, Bethel Church, just planted. So now I'm the director of worship teams there, and I build up and recruit worship leaders and stuff like that.
I got into leadership when I was in youth. I started playing guitar on the worship team, and kind of like that. So they just kind of put me up on stage to kind of play with them, but didn't really turn me on. And eventually, I made friends with Samir and Chase and some other people, and we had a band, and then eventually that band turned into Flyleaf, more or less. And we've been able to travel the world and share a message of hope, which has been great.
One of the biggest challenges of leadership is that it can be really draining when if you lose sight of why you're doing it. You're in ministry for people, but people are also the most exhausting part of ministry. So, always having to give your time and work hard and not always have everything appreciated, or really invest into someone and really pour your heart into them and speak life and scripture over them, and then see them choose to go the wrong way in life or turn away. Things like that are really challenging and draining, but when you remember why you're in ministry, when you remember that it's for the Lord and for His kingdom, then the most rewarding thing is just seeing people develop into kingdom followers. A lot of times it's just really small things that happen over and over again, but seeing somebody that's shy start to smile and shake someone's hand and start a conversation, or seeing somebody walk through mistakes and come out stronger because of it. The little things that you get to see like that, I think, is the most rewarding.
Being a Christian on a secular level isn't really any different than if I was working at McDonald's or somewhere else, it's not a church or a Christian place to work. So, a lot of our examples just that we live our lives, and we have to be intentional how we market it. And, that's why we started the band, to reach people that would never listen to Caleb or go to church. So we try to do it.
At an established church, most of the time you have a team of people already in place. You have several people that know how to do sound, media, light, several people on each instrument. So you don't have to spend as much time initially recruiting people and training people. At an established church, you don't have to show up hours early to set up the sound system. You don't have to wonder if your setup crew is going to show up or be late. So there's a lot of things like that you don't have to deal with. But to me, it is exciting to lead worship at a church plant because it's new and it's fresh, and people are excited to be there, and it's a fun environment. So I love the challenges of leading at a church plant, and I'm really happy to be doing that at this stage in life. A good leader takes sometimes takes the blame for things that aren't their fault. Because, like in a worship practice, if the drummer is speeding up and having a lot, or slowing down and having a lot of problems with tempo, if I'm just drilling the drummer the whole time, then they're going to lose their confidence. And they'll also lose their trust in me. They won't feel secure in themselves. So I'll take the blame, and they will actually believe me that it's my fault. And then they'll feel more confident, and then in turn they'll start to give advice on what they think we should do with the songs, and they take ownership of the ministry.